My business is focused on environment and sustainability, so I think that's definitely the key focus, is that we make sure that we are doing it and really hit the net zero targets, but also make sure that it's inclusive and everyone benefits as we move along the green transition.
So my concern lies in the London landscape, London Council housing strategy, enshrining sustainability in London Council housing strategy in a way that is measured with a specific energy efficiency target and in a way that is affordable.
The new cycle action plan that's come out, fantastic stuff. It is not geared to deliver net zero in 2030. It's geared to deliver the Mayor's transport strategy that was written in 2018 before we made these commitments. So what would we do differently? We would hurry up. And in particular, I think, really set out a confident vision for how we're going to design private car use out of inner London.
I think the thing I would particularly try and address is housing, because it's becoming a very difficult and very expensive place to live, and that's really difficult for lots of people. And if you don't address that, then a lot of the other stuff won't work.
There's a lot of scope still for further improvements in the cycle network as it's badged at the moment. A lot of it is still reliant on people braving streets that are needing too much braving. A lot of it is still inaccessible with barriers which mean that there isn't equal access for disabled people. We're fairly sure that those barriers are contrary to the Equality Act, but getting the action to get them removed is quite some task itself. They shouldn't be in there in the first place.
My personal point of view is that we should really clean up the cities, make them more effective for people and less for transport, because we need the exercise. We need to get on bikes, we need to be able to walk, we need to be able to swim, we need to be able to travel.
A very meaningful London Council housing strategies that put people and planet at the heart of policy. This means two things. It means that the fundamental built environment priority, which is do not demolish, because of the problem of embodied carbon. 90% of all buildings by 2050 will still be standing. Retrofit is the only game in town.
A programme for trolley buses. Now that might sound niche, but actually running under the wires combined with battery technology is by far the lowest emissions way to move people around, and trolley bus networks can be rolled out very, very quickly, much faster than tram networks.
A much more equitable society, much more inclusive, much more opportunities for people to participate that are currently excluded. Much more opportunities for people to get to and from where they want to be, and to do that in the manner that actually best suits them, rather than being forced into, you're either going to use the car to get there or you're not going to get there at all, and so many people can't actually afford to use the car anyway.